and she wouldn't do as she's told. What's new? And she was a bit mischievous. So this baby Sita grew up to be a big, beautiful Princess Sita, and everybody loved her. One day, stay there, baby Sita. Now, one day, she was asked to clean the throne room, and in that room was the bow that Shiva had given to King Dashrath. No, get it right, Clark. To King Janak. Yeah. And the bow was so heavy that only incredibly strong and powerful people could lift it, and only one person could lift this bow, and that was King Janak. So she went along, and it was a bit dirty, so she saw some dust underneath the bow. And what did she do? She lifted the bow! Absolutely incredible! King Janak 1, King Janak 2. You're back on here. And the kings came in and saw what she was doing and said, that's incredible. What we're going to do with Sita is we're going to find a prince that can lift the bow and string the bow. And the one that can will marry Sita. So take a bow, you three. To marry, take a bow. Now you can sit down, okay? So, the story gets interesting now. Not far from the land of Janak, there was a village. And in that village, there were lots of lovely people. And in that village, the people were being terrified. They were being terrified. There are two demons, is he okay?
Oh, where are we now?
Okay, demons, enough demoning. Stand over here, like good demons. So in that village, they were being terrorized by those demons. They're naughty, aren't they? Naughty demons.
We're not demons!
No, enough. They're naughty demons. And they were scaring people, knocking houses over, they were knocking trees over, they were doing all sorts of awful things. So what did they do? Who are we going to call when we need help? Prince Ram! Yes, that's right, Prince Ram, come on, and Lakshman, let's have you. They called the Prince Ram. Hey, let's get it for Prince Ram. Come on, show me your worst, that's it, get your arrows out. That's it. The bow. Come on, guys. Okay. Now look. Let go, Lakshman. You can only have one bird at a time. There we go. There's your bow. Okay. Well, enter the scene. Prince Ram and Lakshman. They came upon the stage. Look this way, guys. There were the demons. They're the good guys. They're the bad guys. Who's going to win? Good guys or bad guys? Who do you reckon? Good guys going to win? Bad guys? Who's for the bad guys? Who's for the good guys? Hooray! Just how it should be in stories. Anyway, well, so Ram took aim with his bow and he let off a magic arrow, and the magic went along. It went along. We've been practicing that for at least 2 weeks. Okay. And so Ram got his bow again, and he let off another arrow. It just wounded this demon. It didn't kill him, and there's a reason for that, which I'll find out later. Okay, demons, away you go. Round of applause for the demons. Are you okay now? And round of applause for what? Oh, you two guys stay on stage. Wow. You sit down now. That was amazing. They saved the village and everybody was very happy. But they'd heard that there was a very good looking, cool lady called Princess Sita that lived in a castle nearby. So they just thought they'd drop in and say hi. And so they did. Princess Sita came and she stood afar and she saw these handsome guys and she thought, okay, yeah, hold it baby, stay there. And Prince Janak 1, Prince Janak 2, come on out. So they came and visited, and the two kings came on out. I need Sheba's ball. The two kings came out. And of course, as all parents, as all parents do, they could see a match. But remember the promise that King Janet I, King Janet II had said. Remember what we said? To marry Sita, you have to pick up the bow. So, King Janet I, King Janet II said to Ram, Ram, do you think you can pick this bow up? Do you think you can do that? What do you reckon? Is he going to do it? You reckon? Is he going to pick? No, he's too heavy. No, you're not throwing him. We're going to make you hurt yourself. You'll hurt yourself. You're going to have a go? Okay. Shall we see if he does it? Yeah. Shall we check? Yeah. Come on then. Okay then. I'll see if he can pick up the bow. He bent down and he picked the bow up. Hooray! Hooray! And there we have a happy part of the story. It gets worse. And so Ram and Sita were married. Oh, they lived happily in the fort of King Janet I, King Janet II. And guys, you can sit down now. You want to sit down? So that's a happy story. Thank you, kings. Take a bow. Okay, you want to sit down now. And thank you, Lakshman. The faithful Lakshman. You want to sit down there. Now, back to King Dashrath. I think that's me. Back to King Dashrath. Remember King Dashrath, the father of Ram and Lakshman? Face your audience. He was getting old. He was getting on. He was, as we all do. And he was thinking it's time for someone else to be king. And guess who he wanted to be king? He wanted to be king. And he started telling him, I want to be king. But then, one of his wives, he had three, remember, one of his wives came to him and cast a spell and said, King Dashrath, send Ram and Sita into the jungle and make my son the king. And he was overcome with the spell. And so he called for Ram. He called for Sita to come out. It's sad this. He said to them, Ram and Sita, you have to go to the jungle and live there for 14 years and you can't come back. Oh, they're so sad. Can we hear that? Oh no. Oh, please not. And they had to go to the jungle because that's how it was. King Dashrath was very, very sad. Off you go. Now, do you remember that demon that got wounded and didn't quite die? Well, that demon ran off, to a land called Lanka to visit So, the demon, he went to find the evil but incredibly powerful King Ravan. Ravan! I am the king of Lanka!
I'm the king of Ramayan!
And I'm strong!
And I'm strong!
And I'll take anybody on!
I'll take anybody on!
Because that's how they used to talk in those days. Well, this demon, he came along to the king and he said, hey, Ravan, King Ravan, there's a beautiful, beautiful princess called Sita.
Where is she?
In the jungle.
Where?
In the jungle.
Where is the jungle?
Deep in the jungle.
Deep in the jungle.
This could go on for some time, but I think you get the idea that Sita was living in the jungle, deep in the jungle, and she was living with Ram.
With Ram! I'll get her! I'll get her!
He's going to get her. So, they hatched a plan. What King Ravan said to the demon, you go and pretend to be a deer, and you lure, is that the word? You lure Ram away, and when she's away, I will grab and I will take Sita for my own.
I'll go and grab the Sita on my arm! And laugh!